everyone, my name is Veamas Saputra. I'm a third semester student at Asyahra University, majoring English language education. So, the conclusion that I would like to deliver from the first session that we all have discussed is that how to give an effective presentation by focusing on more formal types of presentation and actions together with a presentation software such as PowerPoint, and developing our ability to speak well to an audience without obliviousness towards the materials. The techniques of how we convey every passages by the varying voices, changes of tone, and body language is one of the most important things in order to conduct an audience to be more attentive into our presentation. It is important to be well prepared by planning and preparing a script to divide each part of our presentation, such as introduction, main contents, conclusion, and also making the slides of your PowerPoint look interesting and visible in the key to attract more audience and attention. Thank you.
Hello everyone, introduce me, Danella Aurelia Arsanti, and you can call me Danella. I'm from the Product Design Study Program, class of 2020. Here, I would like to convey the conclusion on the material of Session 1. I would like to convey the conclusion on the material of Session 1. This material discusses how to give an effective presentation to audience with different type of presentation and situation, such how we control intonation, tone of space and body language in order to stay in the right condition with the ongoing presentation. Preparing a script with the right structure can begin with a introduce, the main discussion to be present, and the conclusion arranged into PowerPoint to become overhead slides. Because overhead slides have the advantage that it allows you and also the audience to see the same thing. The last one is to pay attention to small things such as the way we interact with the audience, dress according to the presentation situation and the appropriate way of carrying. That's my conclusion regarding the material of giving an effectiveness presentation. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Isma Khabibah, majoring English language education. The conclusion that I will go to deliver from the first session is to give an effective presentation by using software such as PowerPoint, and then an effective way of speaking in delivering a presentation. We can go into main ways through the language correction and through the approach we take. The first aims to keep the level of material high. We have to move a little like using moderate hand movements to emphasize the point we are about to convey. Make sure you make eye contact with your audience, then bring your conversation to life by stitching between presentation modes. For example, by drawing a diagram on the whiteboard or presenting on visual aid. The second way when speaking effectively in delivering a presentation is by engaging the audience by asking them their question. Thank you.
PowerPoint is software that helps us all for doing the presentation. PowerPoint helps the presenter to deliver all the information to the audience and make it presentive, concise, and easy to accept. PowerPoint also a game changer for the industry that helps people to understand the information conveyed. The key to deliver an excellent presentation is not just about the information, but also attitude and body language. The audience loves a presenter that has a great attitude, how they speak, and so on. The audience also loves a presenter that has a flexible body language, not a stiff presenter.
Okay, the conclusion I got from session 1 is when it comes to presentation, usually using the software PowerPoint make it easier to give a presentation and then a PowerPoint. Instead of monotones, we can give a unique variation so that those who watch the presentation feel interest in what is present, but the crucial flaw is that they need complex equipment and procedure today, but media outlets have been largely replaced by digital slides. Is generated through software like Microsoft PowerPoint. This system provides flexible and enables you to combine digital images with ease as per the cost of the digital slide usage of computers and expensive digital projects.
My name is Alvis Syuhada, student ID number 202010010008. So, my conclusion about Session 1 lessons is that presentation has to be refined in its contents and explained objectively. It is very important to keep the slide contents as simple as possible, so as to keep the audience interested in looking at the slides without being overwhelmed by the sea of text. Another important factor is how we deliver the materials to the audiences. As part of an audience, you will surely know that when you see a presenter that reads the slide contents entirely, you will get bored and not feel engaged, because the presenter fails to engage the audience by repeating what the slide says, thus creating a dull presentation. Therefore, as a presenter, you need to keep the audience engaged by learning the materials, rehearsing your presentation a few times before the actual presentation, getting eye contact with the audiences, keeping a varied tone when speaking, and lastly, body language. Presentation is a delicate matter. It requires composure, knowledge of the subjects, speech skill, and easy to understand slide contents. So, in order to create a good presentation, you have to keep the aforementioned things checked. That's all from me. Thank you.
About my conclusion, if you want to presentation about anything, you must use a PowerPoint. The definition of presentation is an activity of speaking in front of many people with the aim of conveying opinion, topic, or information. Presentation is also a form of communication because it conveys information to other audience. In presenting, we must prepare the material to be conveyed because the audience can understand and capture information clearly. Careful preparation is needed. The richness of the presenters, attractively arranged material, and good body language gets through. And then, don't forget to give opening and closing greetings because this is useful for being known to many people and convincing the audience. Thank you.